Hi and welcome to Indigo Starfire. My name is Bevin, and in this video I'm going to be looking into the energies of love for the month of April 2023 for the Virgo collective. You can apply these energies to your sun, moon, or rising sign. Cross watchers are welcome as well. And I'm just starting out with this kind of monthly series of love-related zodiac sign readings here on this channel, so I would love to hear your feedback about this format in the comments section of the video. And before I get into the messages, I want to start with the channel announcements. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop. There's a link in the description box of the video for that. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of that out as well. And I've launched a second channel here on YouTube. It's called Lady of the Dawn Tarot. There's a link in the description box as well as in the channel section of my page for that. The format over there consists of pick a cards and general energy check-ins related to the topics of spirituality, wellness, ascension, and self-love. And I've just started a monthly series of general collective readings for zodiac signs over there. The first 6 videos have been posted, and then I'll finish out the last 6 zodiac signs tomorrow. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I invite you to check that out. I thank you for your support over there as well as for your continued support here on this channel. So as far as this reading is concerned, I'm going to be getting 3 cards, 3 clarifiers, and closing it out with some guidance. So Virgos, what do you need to know as far as love is concerned for the month of April? Okay, we have the Devil, Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so a lot of passion, a lot of attraction, a lot of energy that is going to be directed to you romantically and in terms of desire over the course of the month of April. This may be something that is a bit overwhelming to you. This may be somebody who's coming on very strong to you, or just a sense of being out and about, a lot of eyes on you, a lot of attention. You're looking good, you've glowed up in some manner, or there's something about like your energy that is very magnetic at this point in time. You may be getting a lot of offers from people, a lot of potential suitors coming towards you. So discernment may be sort of a factor at this point in time. It may be kind of triggering for you or very much outside of the box in some way to have to kind of reject people. This may be something that is kind of a soul lesson for you, that you've reached this level of your own personal growth and ascension. You're getting a lot of attention, and it may be something where, you know, you're kind of being tasked or challenged to not, you know, be harsh in how you are rejecting people, letting people down, you know, in a very kind of gentle and respectful manner, being a little more firm if that becomes necessary. But it might be something that is just, it's unusual for you. It's something, for some of you, it might be like literally every day or every time you're out and about, there's almost this energy coming towards you that you're either having to politely decline, or this may mean that your dance card is very full throughout the month of April. You know, you're getting a lot of attention, you're getting a lot of offers, you're getting a lot of people desiring you. And the amount of overwhelm, it might just be something where, you know, it's this opportunity to really understand and see kind of your value and worth, and to apply that into the energies you are allowing yourself to exchange with. If this is something, and this really, it feels like it applies to singles and also people who are in connections, or maybe kind of has their eye on somebody, maybe you're dealing with somebody, and it's almost, this can even tie into where you're getting all this other attention, and it may be making somebody that you're dealing with jealous. This might even be something where there are unspoken feelings between you and somebody, and all this attention, the way you're looking, it sparks a motivation within this other person to make a move towards you, because they're now sensing kind of the entrance of these other suitors, these other kind of competitors, others. And so if they had been really on the fence, they had been kind of fearful about, approaching you, or kind of intimidated, or they had just really been taking their time, this month can be the month. Maybe this doesn't happen this month. It could be everything that is occurring, what they're sensing, what they're seeing, what you're telling them about, if this is someone you're in contact with, about your experiences, and kind of the months to follow. This lights a fire for them that motivates them to get serious, to do something, to take some kind of action, to step up to the plate, rather than just kind of remaining passive and in this sort of like shadowy energy. Because as much as they are seeing and recognizing your worth, and they're seeing what is being magnetized into you, it's almost like it creates this sense of urgency for this individual, to kind of like conquer any sort of fears that they have, and claim you as theirs, or to make their move, to make their feelings known, express that in some manner. This can also talk about a lot of, flirtations, a lot of compliments that you are getting from people. You're standing in your power. You're coming off as very attractive. There's a lot of self-love in this energy as well, to where you're not wondering like, where is all this coming from? It's almost very validating and vindicating for yourself. Any efforts that you've made to, change your physical appearance, raise your vibration, enter into sort of like healthier habits and lifestyle changes, whatever you've been focusing on, you've been feeling good, and this is almost that confirmation of your efforts to cultivate more of a magnetic energy to you. You're calling that in, which is where discernment comes in, because it's sort of like everything comes in, and then you're having to like pick and choose. And I'm hearing the word smorgasbord, so almost like a lot of potential possibilities of things. Maybe these are people you go out on dates with and you've made a new friend. Maybe these are people that you're not interested in. You're having to let them down gently. Maybe these are more persistent people. You're having to set up those very profound barriers. And then of course there are going to be individuals that do really fit those requirements. Maybe even one specific person who these energies encourage that individual to get more proactive in their approach to you. This can also really tie into somebody from your past resurfacing again. This may have been somebody that you had kind of like a difficult experience with. There's a lot of unhealed wounds and shadows between the two of you. Things may have not ended so well, or it could even just be where there's a lot of unfinished business. Maybe this person ran from you in the past. The intensity and nature of the connection. And it's almost like they're being shaken out of the bushes in some way, kind of in that same energy of sort of, you have undergone some kind of a glow up. Maybe this is someone who's kind of been watching you from the shadows, that no contact person. And as they are seeing all of this attention you're getting, maybe a particular suitor, somebody you're spending a lot of time with, maybe you are actively dating. They could either hear about this from other people, or something they're perceiving energetically. It causes them to kind of like make a reappearance in some way. They may come forth in a very, it's almost bringing in like, it might be kind of like a low vibrational energy where they're trying to, come to you in the same sort of way that they had before. This could be very fear-based. They almost just, they don't know how to respond to you in this new vibration, and so they're coming in at kind of like the ground level. This can be something where you may need to teach them that your standard has been raised. You may need to teach them that what worked before no longer works. Again, that idea of like discernment, fending them off in some manner. Maybe this is just even like a series of exes that have returned to you, and it helps to just boost that confidence and self-esteem. Something that you have said, they'll be back, they'll return, someday they'll realize, and this is that day, this is that month. Whatever occurs in this month, it can set the stage in kind of the months to come where, you're calling all of these different things back in. Positive experiences, negative, kind of less than desirable people that you're not really wanting to deal with, sort of coming back in. It's all of these kind of like energies coming towards you. But you're definitely standing in this position of power, this position of, being very magnetic and being able to just kind of shoo away that which you don't want to deal with, setting up those barriers and boundaries. It's an experience that, it's going to leave you feeling very empowered on the other side of it, albeit kind of overwhelmed during this process. So I'm going to get some clarifiers for you now and see what else you need to know. we have the Three of Cups, Five of Wands, and the King of Cups. Yeah, so definitely a lot of attention. This idea of like Three of Cups, anytime almost you're out in public, there's eyes on you, there's people approaching you. It's not just watching from afar. These are, some will watch, others will be more bold and will approach you in some manner. It's the idea of your dance card being very full, getting a lot of attention, a lot of competition, a lot of suitors, fighting for your attention, vying to be that one by your side. There's a lot that you exude and that you represent that speaks to stability. You embody, it feels like vibrationally, or even just in how you're kind of presenting yourself. Maybe even people that know you on sort of like a deeper level. They know you as a person, for example. They're even starting to recognize you as having this like long-term partnership, sort of capability to you, or that something they had overlooked before about you in the past has become clear to them. Some of that may be really spurred by a competitiveness, by a jealousy, but it almost just feels like this general energy of attraction that you are exuding at this point in time over the month of April. It is having almost like a chemical reaction in a lot of different people. So this can be individuals who, want to come out of the friend zone, somebody who may have friend zoned you, and they're starting to really understand that their feelings are deeper than that in some manner. This can be people, even a friend who's trying to like fight off these feelings because you're looking good, you're so attractive, energetically speaking, that it's taking a lot of effort for them. It's very triggering for them not to respond to that or act upon that in some way. This can even, it's bringing to mind the idea of even somebody that you're dealing with, or kind of as you are responding to these energies, it really kind of like shakes somebody out of the bushes from the past, somebody who has been just kind of like watching from the sidelines, very kind of like shadowy energy. They've been very fear-based before, and it's almost this experience, this can be even kind of like the competition between new person, current person, and somebody from the past, or like, in some way it almost serves to solidify something that you have going on, like a new person that comes in, somebody that you're dealing with, where this individual then is understanding the need to kind of like fight and for your heart and assert themselves, assert their position, solidify their position with you, because there's all this other attention that's kind of like coming in. This may even be somebody who sort of witnesses or takes part or is a participant in or is aware of kind of, these people resurfacing from your past in some way, like karmic partners that you've been dealing with, and it spurs or instigates almost this protective vibe within them where they're wanting to like shoo away these people. They're wanting to lay claim to you in some manner. So a lot of competing energies, competing for your heart, competing for your attention, competing for your time is definitely the theme this month, Virgo. So you're looking good. Keep raising that vibration, because it's definitely having an effect. A lot of people are noticing that. There's going to be, some people that just are kind of like sending you that vibe of being very attracted to you, others that will kind of make that approach, and still others that will, come in very directly. This will kind of be that season. This will be these circumstances that get people to act where they had been hesitant before, or might even kind of bring people up out of the woodwork, for better or worse, into your life. So in terms of signs, with the devil, we have Capricorn, the wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and cups is water, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So I'm going to get the guidance now, and these can be some mantras that you include in your self-care practice for the month of April, or this can even just be, some additional kind of guidance or messages about these energies. Okay, and we have, I trust my inner guidance. My soul knows the way forward. So definitely, reinforcing that theme of discernment that will be necessary. Especially, this is really tying into the idea of individuals that have feelings for you being very triggered, and it may result in kind of a change in their actions towards you. Maybe even some people might be, kind of like petty and jealous in some manner. And it's really an encouragement for you to kind of see beyond that, see beyond the ruse or the facade that they present, that really it's an indication of deeper feelings. Maybe they're not ready to admit yet. That's kind of food for thought for them in the future. Sort of, why do they react this way to, this season of all eyes on you, basically is kind of the theme for this month, Virgo. And so it's something as well that, as you're getting all this attention, this can be a test for you. This can be a bit of an overwhelm to you, where maybe you're not accustomed to having to, have this level of discernment in so many different areas and aspects. Some of that will be, just kind of easy. It'll be second nature. Other aspects of this, it'll be more difficult. You're going to need to really search within your heart. It's something where there's a lot of potential to kind of like have a couple dates with people and then decide that it's really not working out. It's a lot of quick moving energy, a lot kind of like flowing through your energy field. And so trusting in yourself, trusting in those nudges, not settling for less than you deserve, because this is definitely the optimal time where you're going to be presented with a lot of different choices. And we also have, I nurture the child within me. I am complete, whole, and secure. So definitely this idea that all of this attention, as overwhelming as it may be, as busy and exhausted as you may feel by kind of all of this unexpected attention flooding in for you, it's going to be something which it's kind of the recharge that you need. There's going to be a lot of good times that you have. This is going to be a good experience. This is going to be boosting to your self-esteem in some way that you may not even know that you need. So just take it easy, relax, go with the flow, be open to receive, have fun in this energy, and just really trust that, this is not just limited to the season of April. It's not just April 1st to April 30th and then that door closes. That's as magnetic as you are. No, this is definitely an indication of some glow up, something that you've healed, something that you've kind of solved within yourself. So this can be that encouragement to keep pushing forward, keep doing that shadow work, but definitely take the time to enjoy kind of the fruits of that, using that beginner's mind, kind of being where you are at this point in time, kind of taking that fresh approach to the situation, to people that may surface or kind of come into your life for the first time. And above all else, keep smiling, keep being radiant, keep being that very vibrant self that you have cultivated and that you are inside, because it's definitely working to, bring forth a lot of attention. A lot of people are receptive to your vibration right now. So, just keep working toward that personal magnetism, and kind of watch the results of that come in for yourself. So those are your messages, Virgo. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.